I think we might need a bigger workbench. That's right, we have an XMAXX on the workbench today. Although I haven't had many Traxxas products as of lately, I've still been interested in the XMAXX. I've been looking at a couple options of picking one up, maybe picking up a roller off of eBay or something like that. And a really good friend of mine came to me and I got this one from him. I know it needs a little work, but the plan is to have a really fun build with this. Maybe do some upgrades to the electronics, an overpowered brushless system in it, some wheels and tires, a body, work out all the kinks, get it to a really solid basher, even more than these trucks already are. But the very first thing to do is see what's going on with the truck right now. I think I know what the issue is with it already. What's the first thing we're gonna have to fix, but we're gonna have to go out and test the truck out. I got some batteries charging now, so we'll see what's going on with it. We may have to find a new location because this thing is just so huge. I haven't had an RC this size. You can see it here next to my Losi LMT, and the LMT is a pretty nice sized truck, and this thing just swallows it up. The XMAXX is huge. I'm super excited to get it running and really excited to see what we can do to it and what we can do with it. So I guess first things first, let's get out there and see what this thing's got. I didn't even try heading to a new location today because as soon as I got it downstairs and put a little power to it, I already had a suspicion on what the problem was. So I headed out in the field really close to the house and started just ripping around a little bit. Didn't even take a ramp out. The very first thing that happened, you might have seen this rear control arm, the upper control arm popped out of the hinge pin. I looked around, I know they make threaded hinge pins for the lower control arms, but I haven't seen much of anything for the upper control arms. If any of you have an XMAXX and have any upgrade recommendations for that, please let me know down in the comments below. But then when I got it home, I decided to try it out again just in the driveway. And the issue that I suspected really surfaced. On the concrete in the driveway, I was able to pull a wheelie really easily. And then in the middle of that wheelie, I lost all power and heard a big explosion. Yep, that spur gear completely shattered. Hearing that little bit of crunching under acceleration, I've had a feeling that's what it was gonna be, but I figured I'd just drive the truck until something major happened and see what the aftermath was then. I did a bunch of research. I have a new spur gear and a pinion gear on order because when it blew up, it tore up that pinion pretty good. Hopefully some good stuff so we won't have to worry about that again. As for the rest of the truck, I have some ideas on a build series. These trucks are pretty indestructible already. They're pretty well known at being great bashers, and they don't need a whole lot, but there's a lot of things we can do to it as well. I have some things in mind, such as wheels and tires, a new body, some things with electronics that I'm thinking about, but as this truck is new to me, and I know there's a lot of information on it out there on the internet, I'm curious what you guys think. Let me know down in the comments below, what upgrades would you be looking at for this XMAXX? Anything from wheels and tires to body to suspension stuff, electronics, top to bottom. Let me know what would be your recommendations for upgrades if you had an XMAXX. I'll be watching a whole lot of videos in the meantime, seeing what direction I want to go with this. I think we're gonna have a whole lot of fun with it. Make sure to leave a like down below. Let me know if you want to see more XMAXX content on the channel. I have a feeling this truck is going to be really fun to shoot some videos on. We'll be able to do some really crazy things. I'm definitely going to have to make some new ramps because this thing is way bigger than anything I have or have had. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of the XMAXX. And as always, thanks again for watching. Peace.